We are going to study the quadratic equations. Before studying the quadratic equations, it is expected that one should be familiar with the polynomials. Now the polynomials are classified in various ways. The two important ways are based on the number of terms and based on the degree of polynomial. So based on the number of terms, polynomials are classified as monomial, binomial, trinomial and so on. Monomial polynomial means there is only one term, for example x square, then 2x, then y. Binomial polynomial means there are two terms in the polynomial, for example 2x plus y, 3x square minus 4. Trinomial means there are three terms in the polynomial. Example is x square plus 2x minus 4, etc. Based on the degree of polynomial, polynomials are classified as linear polynomial, quadratic, cubic and so on. When the degree of the polynomial is 1, then it is linear polynomial. For example, only x, then y plus 2. When the degree of polynomial is 2, then it is quadratic polynomial. For example, x square plus 5x plus 6, then x square minus 3x. When the degree is 3, then it is cubic polynomial. Example is x cube plus 4x square minus 5x plus 4 and so on. Now, let us know about what is a quadratic equation. Just we have seen the quadratic polynomial in which maximum degree of the polynomial is 2. So when the quadratic polynomial is equated to 0, then it becomes quadratic equation. For example, x square plus 5x plus 6 is a quadratic polynomial. When we equate it to 0, then it becomes quadratic equation. Now, what is the standard form of quadratic equation? In the standard or generalized form, the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers, a and b are coefficients, and a should not be equal to 0. Then this becomes the standard form of quadratic equation. Now this equation involves one variable and its maximum index is 2. Here variable is x and maximum degree of x is 2. Now we should decide which of the following are quadratic equations. First example is 3x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. Now is this a quadratic equation? You can see here, this is a quadratic equation because the maximum degree or index of polynomial is 2 and the coefficient a is equal to 3. That means a is not equal to 0. So this is quadratic equation. Now take second example, 8y square plus 4 equal to 0. This is also quadratic equation because index or degree is 2 and the coefficient a is equal to 8, means which is not 0. Third example you can take m cube minus 5m square plus 4 equal to 0. Here variable is m and maximum index is 3. So this is not quadratic equation. Then fourth is 4x square minus 6y plus 3 equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? No, because there are two variables x and y. Then fifth example, in the first bracket it is L plus 2 multiplied by L minus 5 equal to 0. To identify whether this is a quadratic equation or not, we have to simplify it. So simplify brackets, and after simplifying brackets we get L square minus 3L minus 10. Now here degree of polynomial is 2 and the coefficient a is 1, which is not equal to 0. So this is quadratic equation. Similarly, here more examples are given. that is quadratic equation, its generalized form, presented in generalized form, and the coefficients a, b, c are written. So take example, first example, it is x square plus 4x minus 6 equal to 0. Now it is already in generalized form, so just present as it is, that is x square plus 4x minus 6 equal to 0, and the coefficients are a equal to 1, b equal to 4 and c equal to minus 6. Take second example, y square is equal to 2y minus 7. Put it in generalized form, y square minus 2y plus 7 equal to 0. Here right hand side terms are shifted to left hand side terms. Signs are changed as usual. So the coefficients are a equal to 1, b equal to minus 2 and c equal to 7. Then third example is x square minus 4 equal to 0. Now this term also we have to present in generalized form, this quadratic equation. So it is x square plus 0 dot x minus 4 equal to 0. Here middle term is missing. So how do we represent it? 0 dot x. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So it is actually x square minus 4 equal to 0, but it is represented in general form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So the coefficients are a equal to 1, b equal to 0 and c equal to minus 4. So in this session, we have learnt about the quadratic equation, how to decide whether the given equation is quadratic or not, and representing the quadratic equation in generalized form and identifying the values of a, b and c. Thanks.